Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 4 with our playing on a budget as we like to play first. This is a keepable hand. We have our Zombie Infestation, Gravecrawler, Grave Scrabbler, Rotting Rats. Absolutely great hand. 3 lands. Plenty of options. Definitely loving this hand. We are also on the play, so we can actually... Do you know what? I'm going to actually keep the Gravecrawler in my hand. I don't think we need to have any aggression, especially since I don't know what we're playing against. And it's just combos so well with the Zombie Infestation. Uh-oh. Maybe I would want a card out that quickly, because it's going to be Tron, which is going to be a rough matchup because we have very little ways to interact with it. No Thoughtseizes even, and they usually can top deck pretty well. So I'm going to go with a Zombie Infestation, and we can discard Gravecrawler and Haakon next turn, but I think we're going to get Tron'd out before... Oh, just an island. So it's the blue Tron. This is a little bit better because it doesn't have access like Pyroclasm. And you know what? I think I'm going to discard everything here. Yep, we're going to go for it. We're going to discard Haakon and Gravecrawler. Oh, that's all we're going to... We're not going to get rid of the Scrabbler. This is going to put us a 2/2 zombie into play. And next turn we can actually cast the Haakon or the Gravecrawler. There's another Gravecrawler. So actually I'm thinking Gravecrawler is the better player because then we can discard the Grave Scrabbler and something else and then get back like Haakon out of it. So it's just going to be Gravecrawler. And then we can attack in with this zombie token. And keep up the madness. So he's going to dismember it? Well, okay, that's definitely fine with me. As get a card out of his hand and 4 life. Let's see what else we can... Does 1 damage, so... Oh, because he spent it for black, so 2 life. No. Yeah, he had to spend 5... Oh, he cast it for 1, duh. So he just cast it for the 4 life here. No point to do anything else this turn. We'll pass the turn to him. He's down to 4 cards in his hand, though. That's pretty good. And he didn't have a Tron land. So, the thing about this is they don't have as many ways to search for Tron lands as the green-red one does. But he might have, like, ways that I can attack into him, which is going to be very annoying. Especially I'm into black. I have no way to actually get rid of them. So if you splash into white, white does add some, like, Tidal or Sculler zombies and things like that. And then you do have ways to remove permanents that give you problems. Again, I know that, like, combo decks or decks that try to go specific angles to shut you down are going to be hard for this deck to deal with. All right, we'll go to the end step, and we will discard Gravecrawler first, and then Gravecrawler second, discarding it with Madness, which then we can actually tappy-tap the swamps and get back the Gravecrawler. Either one, it's actually Haakon's probably a little bit better to get back because the Gravecrawler we want our graveyard to cast. And then we'll proceed to pitch Haakon again. Or maybe we even pitch it with just Rotting Rats. We'll see. Make him get rid of another card. So he's going to counter this. He's going to remand it back to my hand. That's fine. We still get the 2/2 zombie. He gets to draw a card, though. And we get another Rotting Rats, which I think what we do... Yeah, that does change our plan. We just tag him with both the zombies. Get him down to a 12. And we'll go for it again the following turn with the... Or do I want to discard it right now and just I can just cast a Gravecrawler. Yep. And he's going to remand that, which then allows me... Yeah, that doesn't even matter. That's fine. So there's his mines. He's got power plant mine. That actually gives us something to discard, though. So we can discard the Gravecrawler first, and the Grave Scrabbler second, and discard it with Madness, and return, again, probably Haakon. See if this gets remanded for a third time. Oh, this shuffler is so lovely. Triple remands. But again, we're getting value out of each one of these. Attack in with all the zombies. Repill. Gets to draw a card with Repill. And goes down. It still goes down to an 8. And again, we are going to cast the Gravecrawler. And just keep doing this. So I think he's got to find an out. Whether it be Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, wow. He finds his natural tower. He's got a lot of ways. If he just Platinum Angels here, there's nothing I can do. If he Wormcoils Engines, that's a little bit rough for me as well. Fortunately, that pretty much seals the deal for us. If it's going to be a Mindslaver. So, in response to the Mindslaver, we're going to discard everything. So, we're going to discard Rotting Rats, and see if he's got the buyback combo. Good news is, though, we will bring in like Withered Wretch at least to get rid of a lot of stuff out of his graveyard. And I do believe that we just discard Bloodghast, Grave Scrabbler, and discard with Madness. And we'll bring back a Rotting Rats if he wants to actually cast it. Maybe that wasn't the right thing because now he can actually cast the Rotting Rats. So now he can use his little Mindslaver. He might have the buyback Mindslaver combo. Very annoying. But, I mean, there's really nothing he can do with my turn. He's going to tap all my lands and pass. So, let's see if he's got the buyback on the Mindslaver. Can't remember exactly what card does that. I think it's Slarian. No, not even sure at all what that is. He has 3 cards in hand. He's got obscene amount of mana. It's going to be a Platinum Angel, which now we need to find a way to actually deal with the Platinum Angel. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 unless it's an artifact. See what goes to the bin. Expedition map. So we do have a way to destroy a non-black creature. See if we top into it. We do not. I think the right play here is just to play the swamp. And it is going to be Rotting Rats. Make him discard a card. Most likely going to be a land. And we just have to wait until we get either a Nameless Inversion that we can cast twice with the Haakon. And just hope to outdraw his buyback. And we're on a 5-turn clock with the Platinum Angel too, so we do have a few turns to try to draw into it. And I think he just keeps up like counter spells. But Nameless Inversion, or that Rotting Rats can be good. Make him discard another counterspell type card. I hope you counterspell this. I'll be very, very happy. He's got the buyback counterspell though. Condescend, counter target spell, unless his controller pays X. Scry 3. Don't know why he would do that, because then we get to unearth it. And make him discard that last card. Which would be another Condescend. Sure, we'll attack in. But with the oh geez, with our card, I mean, Nameless Inversion is going to be the better play. Swamp is not good. We'll go ahead and cast the Haakon. And now if we get another card, if we actually draw into our Destroy Target Creature, non-black creature, we have a way to actually discard it with the Swamp. Unfortunately, we had 3 draws to do that, and he was able to scry 3 with the Condescend. Or scry 2. Which, if this is another Mindslaver, Treasure Mage is probably going to go get him another Mindslaver. So I do believe I bring in Smallpox as well for this annoying Platinum Angel. And give us some more outs with the Platinum Angel. Yeah, if he gets another Mindslaver. And we draw a Swamp anyway, so probably not going to win this game. Feel pretty good about all the remans and repels and everything we were able to fight through, and the natural, pretty much natural Tron he was able to hit into. And yep, this locks us out actually, or does it? No, we only have 1 draw anyway. See if we would have hit it. And we wouldn't have anyway, but that would have been, now Grave Scrabbler does nothing. So we'll concede the game. And again, I'll put in some, like, Smallpox seems very good in this. I do believe we bring in Withered Wretches because one of his kill combinations is to reanimate over and over and over the counter spells. I don't know if Inquisition needs to see play. It can get rid of some cards, but I'm gonna put in the Extractor Demon. I think it's pretty good here. Dark Withering is still fine. Destroys our non-black creature. I think that having... Again, I don't even want that many. I think Smallpox is just better. Makes him discard that or kill the creature. And Nameless Inversion might not be the right way to go. Cycling is good. I'm going to get rid of the Dregscape Zombie. 2 of them, and then I think Bloodghast and Gravecrawler are actually pretty potent in this matchup. Same with Zombie Infestations. Maybe we'll cut a few Zombie Infestations. And then cut... I'm going to cut a 1 of Withered Wretch. And Nameless Inversion, we'll go down to a 1 of and get rid of a Dark Withering as well. I'm not sure. I just don't want to give so much to killing off the Platinum Angel, even though it did win that time. This is great. We're going to keep this. We have Smallpox. Extractor Demon is not that great, but we have the Necromancer Stockpile that if we do draw into a zombie card, we can hopefully keep refilling our hand. So there's the power plant. Do we Smallpox? I think that we just Necromancer Stockpile here. Because we've got time with it. He's going to try to assemble his Tron. Uh-oh. That wasn't good, because now he's got an island he can sacrifice. So there's another Necromancer Stockpile. That's a dead card at this point. I do believe that we are going to be discarding a... Yeah, I want to know... We're going to get rid of this Extractor Demon. And just draw a card. Whoops, I should have got rid of the Rotting Rats. No, I want to cast the Rotting Rats. And he's going to actually counter the draw, huh? That is interesting. Doesn't allow him to go get the land. I think I might prefer that. I should have first turned Smallpox, got rid of the power plant. That was silly of me. Other than he can go get another Smallpox. So he's going to return the Necromancer Stockpile. That's fine. I think that we do just make him choose an island or one of his... We can actually cast them both, so... We're in a Smallpox here. See what he wants to get rid of. We're going to just discard this Nameless Inversion. And he discards an island. Wow. So he could have easily sacked an island there. We'll sack a swamp here. And he gets rid of his island. Hopefully that does put him back a little bit. As now we can Necromancer Stockpile. And let's see if he naturally disassembles Tron here. Still kicking myself for not first turn doing that. And he will have Tron. 3 mana, he can just start going nuts with this. Viscera Dragger, I think what we do is we discard a... Yeah, we definitely discard the Viscera Dragger. Get a 2/2. We get a land. I do believe that we do play it. And we're back to this nonsense. If he has a Platinum Angel, he's got a Platinum Angel. And we need to hit into another Smallpox for it. He's got the island now, too. Yeah, that was just... He had what he needed to recover from the hand. From the Smallpox. I don't even think the first turn would have done much because he would have been able to... he would have been able to just Expedition map what he needed. So Bloodghast. At this point, I think we just discard the Bloodghast to at least draw a card. And that really sucks to have that many stockpiles. But we'll just unearth the Extractor Demon and get in here for 9. And I guess Extractor Demon doesn't work how I thought it. I thought it says whenever another creature. Okay, then I get a mill. So again, he's got an obscene amount of mana. He's gonna pop his Mindslaver here. Wormcoil Engine. Ouch. Now he's gonna be able to attack into the Wormcoil Engine. Yeah. This is pretty much game. This is a hard little deck because there's no way I can deal with the shenanigans. Maybe Inquisitions needed to come in because then I could have taken the Expedition map or the Repeal or some sort of shenanigans. But it's going to be very, very, very hard for me to come back from the Wormcoil Engine. And he's just going to play these. Smart. But that's all he can do. So Grave Scrabbler is going to be a nice little combo that I can use the next turn. And again, if I draw into Haakon, this isn't, I can come back from it. It's just the obscenity of amount of mana that he can spend, though. Is, yeah, pretty significant. Being able to repeal everything back or condescend. The buyback counterspell is the one I'm really worried about. But this nonsense, this is pretty tough when you draw 3 of the same of your generator. Alright, yeah, there we go. There's the card that I can't beat. Academy Runes on a Mindslaver. And then him just drawing any card. Treasure Mage can go get another Mindslaver. Or at this point he might just get Platinum Angel. And this really stops him against the Sacrifice a Creature. He's got Wormcoil Engine too, which is really good. He just goes and gets another Wormcoil Engine. Which he casts. Yeah, it's going to be very tough for me to come back from this. I think I just take the 6. He gains the 6. At this point, we just play out everything. Making him discard a card isn't that big of a deal. I think we just discard the Grave Scrabbler with the Madness. I guess Rotting Rats is something to block a Wormcoil Engine, but it'd make me discard a card, so possibly not the right play here. Again, we're just going to keep trying to find anything here to deal with his army. So before his upkeep, he's going to return the Mindslaver back to his hand. He won't be able to cast it and use it in the same turn, but I mean, we're probably one turn away from him just swinging in and then me not being able to do anything about it. And then this is exactly how Blue Tron works, but our particular deck does not play very well against unfair decks. I think I just take the damage. Can I make him discard? No, he's just going to cast the Mindslaver here, because I was thinking if I could make him discard everything. Oh, he's going to allow me to do so, because he did not cast it, so I can go for Rotting Rats, Rotting Rats, Rotting Rats. If, for whatever reason, this doesn't this just gets back a Dragger anyway. But he just gets rid of an Expedition map here. Yeah, we try here. But again, he'll be able to cast Condescend. Like, if I had another land here or Thoughts, well, he knows I don't have a Thoughtseize, so close. we could have actually got out of this. We're going to go with the Bloodghast, and sure, the Rotting Rats will come in, swing in, and then next turn we'll proceed to die for Mindslaver. Again, I guess we do have ways that we could have dealt with this deck. The Withered Wretch could have got rid of the Mindslaver. And he goes Thirst of Knowledge. I think he's just toying with me here rather than just winning. As can he still cast at sea? So Power Plant 2, 2, 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can actually Mindslaver anyway. Which then can leave me open. It doesn't really matter what I do here. Mindslaver, he attacks me with all my blockers, and then the following turn he swings in with everything. Unless on my turn, nope, he's going to tap out of lands as well. And then is attacking with everything. Well, that's going to be game. Pretty close. A few cards here and there difference. Again, the natural Tron or close to natural Tron with Expedition Map. A lot of times the things with the Mono U Tron deck is it cannot get to its Tron as quickly as say, the regular red-green Tron. And that's what makes the regular red-green Tron so powerful is the ability to assemble the Tron. So, kind of unlucky in this matchup, but again, this isn't what this deck is built to beat. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. We'll go to the wrap-up.